In a quiet meadow filled with wildflowers, lived a dragonfly named Anzu. Anzu was vibrant blue, with wings that shimmered like 1,000 tiny rainbows when they caught the light. Despite his stunning appearance, Anzu often felt small and insignificant compared to the larger creatures around him. He admired the tall, sturdy trees, the gracefully gliding eagles, and even the diligent ants who always seemed to know their purpose. One morning, a terrible storm rolled into the meadow. The winds roared and the rain fell in heavy, unyielding sheets. Anzu clung to a swaying grass blade, his wings trembling. The storm was intense, and several inhabitants of the meadow were in danger of being swept away. Anzu saw a small family of ladybugs huddled together, struggling against the force of the wind. Summoning all his courage, Anzu lifted from the safety of the grass and darted through the storm. He danced against the wind, his tiny wings beating furiously. It wasn't easy, and several times he was almost flung to the ground, but he persevered. Finally reaching the ladybugs, Anzu guided them to a sheltered spot under a large leaf. The ladybugs thanked him profusely, their relief evident in their tiny faces. After the storm passed, the meadow was filled with debris, and many creatures were dazed and disoriented.
Anzu didn't hesitate.
He flew from one end of the meadow to the other, offering help wherever it was needed. He helped a butterfly untangle its wings, showed a group of ants the safest path back to their hill. He even assisted a small rabbit in finding its lost burrow. As the sun broke through the clouds, casting the meadow in a golden glow, the creatures gathered to thank Anzu. They praised his bravery and his selflessness. The tall trees swayed gently in approval, the eagles circled above in a graceful dance, and the ants formed a line, pointing their feelers in his direction as if saluting. Anzu realized that it wasn't the size or strength of a creature that determined its value, but its heart and willingness to help others. From that day forward, Anzu no longer felt insignificant. He understood that everyone had a role to play in their world, and even the smallest actions could make a significant impact. And whenever a storm threatened the meadow again, Anzu was always the first to rise, ready to lend his wings to anyone in need.